What's going on, crew? I mean, it's a 4-game slate, so I figured the least I could do is come on here and break it down real quick. Let my critics tell it. You know, I only do live videos when I win. But yesterday I hit him with a big $300, 313. That was good for over $1,000 profit again. Killed it. And you know, the reason I really haven't been on here lately is because for one, this DFS thing has been taking way too much of my time, man. I've been finding myself like on a computer looking at news for like 16 hours on a day off, and that's just a little too crazy, especially when I'm not really selling nothing or have any interest in selling anything. It's just been too much. I've been more, you know what I mean? I've just been more outside, just chilling. That's for one. All right. So, and you know, holiday season and all that, I'm really not trying to be sitting in front of a computer talking to people, talking to myself. But it's a 4-game slate, and I'm gonna try not to make this one too painful. Before I even get into it, though, first thing I want to do, there's an NBA stat on their website. For some reason, I can't open up the NBA sheets in my browser, only in my private browser. So I'm using this one. I like that one better because it shows I'm just gonna look at it in the background real quick. It shows, I wonder if this will show up on the screen, but it shows defensive rating, which takes in like turnovers and stuff like that. On this site here that I'm looking at, it only seems to show, let me see, yeah, it only seems to show points allowed or field goal percentage allowed or whatnot. But we can still use it. I'm just going to keep the other one in the background just to let you guys know that the top 2 teams in defensive ratings are Oklahoma City Thunder and Boston Celtics, okay? And then the number 9 team is the Denver Nuggets, all right? Who else plays tonight? Is the Spurs up here on this list? Spurs are number 17. Where's the Heat? Miami is, and then you can also this is season long, but let's shorten the segment. Let's put last 7 games or last 5 games, 6 guys are getting healthy or whatnot. So in the last 5 games, when we look at defensive rating, wow. Yeah, so Celtics number 3, Oklahoma number 4, San Antonio number 5. I'm looking at this right now. I'm not lying to you guys. And Clippers number 14, Kings number 16. Who else? Where's Detroit? Detroit number 27, right? So why I mention this or spend so much time on this is to let you know that tonight's slate features Boston, Denver, Oklahoma, San Antonio. Those are the 4 best top defenses in the NBA right now. I do not suggest that you go crazy attacking these defenses. Now, there's really no reason to when I'm really looking at, unless you're looking like the Clippers, unless you want to take expensive Clippers players, which, you know, it seems like Lou Will might be a little popular tonight. I would advise against Lou Will. For 7K coming off the bench is just not my style. I always discourage bench players. Lou Will has been going on a run, but I liked him when he was like 5, low 6. Now he's getting into the 7s against a top-notch defense. You want to be careful, okay? If anything, take a shot on Gilgeous, the starter, against a weak Jamal Murray, which is like the weakest link in that Denver defense, okay? And then when you look at Oklahoma, there's 2 weak spots for them. It's the 2 guard, and I know this. I don't need the rank to tell me. If I click it, it's going to tell me because this is what I know. I know this. And the power forward, okay? When you look at the power forward and the 2 guard, against Oklahoma, right? The 2 guard would always be out of the red, and power forward will be out of the red. Small forward, they have out the red, but you know that Paul George is real. I don't like to challenge him. Center is 11th ranked, which is not great. Be careful because Aldridge plays center, all right? So a lot of people might believe in Aldridge tonight. I just think that's a tough defense for him. So if you're going to attack Oklahoma, you want to do it with shooting guards. That's their weakest link. They're starting like Ferguson and these weird players. Andre Roberson is hurt. He's their best defender at the 2. So right now, Oklahoma gives it up at the two guard spot. I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all no weird stat sheet whatever. I'm just giving you guys real facts, real basketball facts. All right. So that's where you attack. Miami right now has been like revamped. They're playing better defense, way better defense. Okay. I would have all right. So let's get into each game. I'm just gonna let me see who's on YouTube because I ain't talked to my dogs in a minute. Let me say what up to all my crew members. Then I'm gonna get into each game. And that's it. That's it. Cave Sizzle, what up, though? Chilling, man. I'm good. Cordell says, yo, bro, next year I'm going to take it down. Listen, we're going to take it down this year, man. There's some truth to that statement. You only make vids to win. I mean, whatever. I make videos when I feel like it. I mean, what up, man? What up, though? A line star the truth. Hey, line star the truth. I don't know what that is. Yo, what's good, bro? New year, new DFS bag. Let's get it. All the tough defenses tonight. Something has to give. Yep. Do you like Lou Will more if Harris is out? I know Lou Will comes off the bench, but he plays minutes. Young Nutrition says, Happy New Year. You had us dying for a vid. I'm here, man. It's a short slate, and I got some time on my hands. The weekend, I know on the weekends I get busy. And I just won, so I'm feeling myself, of course. You know, when I win, that's how I be getting. That's how I get when I win. Or the dopamine receptors start firing in my brain and I start just feeling myself. So I come on here and talk a little shit. Why not? Yeah, though. I'm not feeling Lou Will tonight, nah. And if Tobias don't play, I'm just not even feeling that game like that. I think I got some MILLSAP. I think I pulled the plug on some MILLSAP and that's it. Well, let's get right into the break. I'm not about to make an hour and a half video on a 4-game slate. Oh, you talking about the NFL fantasy? You gonna win next year? Maybe. You know, I won this year. And I'll probably win next year and the year after that and the year after that. Because fantasy is what I do. I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah, guys, I won my NFL league this year that I made. I invited a competition, took it down. Congrats to me. Let's see. So Miami versus Boston. I really don't like to challenge Boston. The thing with Miami is guys are getting healthy, man. They have a big rotation going on, a lot of competition for minutes. So outside of Dragic, I think everybody's healthy, right? Yeah. So Dragic is the only one still out. Point guard, they've been playing Winslow. They played Johnson. D-Wade come off the bench. Winslow, his stock is on its way down. It's got to keep going down. If you look at his price, it went from like 69, 65, now we're at 59. He's going to keep going down. His minutes are taking a hit in a close game. That was a tough defense. Kyrie, I don't think they'll have Kyrie on him. Even if he plays point guard, I don't think Kyrie is going to guard him anyway. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Winslow move. I don't love it. I don't like attacking Brad Stevens' genius. I'll stay away from that. I do like Dwayne Wade, probably my favorite Miami player today, to be honest, because you're consistently going to get a little 5 times from him. And every now and then he had one of these flashback games. If you're a GPP guy, you think it's tonight, then go for it. Tyler Johnson, I'm not with it. All right. Then we got some Jay Richardson, but look at this rotation. You know what I mean? You got Jay Richardson, Day Wade, Johnson. Dion Wade is working his way back into things. You got Magruder, Ellington. You know what I mean? You still got Jay Johnson, Jones. You still got Bam. You still got Olenek getting minutes. Whiteside. It's a lot of players, man. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure who I want to mess with. I think I'm gonna just stay away from Miami tonight. And that's it. I'm just gonna stay away. And then we check out Boston. I'm not into any Miami players tonight. Kyrie Irving for 9K. Boston is playing a lot of team basketball right now. And their guard position is loaded again. All right, you got Kyrie Rozier on a what they call it? Contract, yeah. So he's trying to go out there and show that he deserves to get paid. You got Marcus Smart getting healthy minutes in the 20s. But you know, if I had to pick a Celtics, I'm picking between Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. I'm probably tilting to Jaylen Brown because outside of this 14 dub, we see he'll get you. We got some 40-point upside. He'll get you in the 30s, mid-20s. I think for his price. Oh, my Grubhub is on the way. Yeah, I think for his price, you can't go wrong. I think Jaylen Brown is what you want. But again, Marcus Smart, same difference, right? Same thing. He's averaging 6 times in the last 10 games. He just had a low game, but before that, it was a blowout. Before that, he's in the 30s. I just feel like Jaylen Brown got more upside. Again, it's not a big game that I want to attack. But my favorite Celtics player, to be honest with you guys, is that athletic power forward has been killing Miami just historically. Marcus Morris is now a starter. And in just 23 minutes, he's able to put up almost 40 points. I don't think this game will stay close. I think they're going to wash him up again. But you see, I mean, better and decent. Brooklyn is a good matchup. In 26 minutes, he really couldn't do much. And he had some tough matchup, Minnesota, San Antonio. Even Memphis was tough. He still pulled out about 30. Houston could be tough. He pulled out 30. Philly's easy. He did his thing. So I like Morris, man. That's my favorite Boston play tonight. I really like Morris here. And then Tatum, he started hot last game. I thought he was going to take something down, but then it was a blowout. He didn't really get too much run. And that's it. Horford, I liked Horford when he was like 5K even or something like that the other day. He's 5,600. I was all over him against Brooklyn, but now he's back in the 6s. I will use some caution. I'm not really in love with him, especially with Whiteside low down there, and they could be big. To start the game, he's on minute restrictions. A lot been going on with him, so be careful with him, all right? All right, Denver versus the Clippers. Denver is a team I have some interest in only because Clippers is a weak defense. All right? So definitely some Murray. Clippers give up the most to point guards. Murray's at home, where I guess, but 7K Murray. I'm just never big on Murray. He's not consistent enough. I look at like matchups to see. Sacramento is a good matchup. He did his thing, right? New York is a good matchup. He didn't do his thing. Phoenix is a good matchup. He did his thing. San Antonio could be tough. He gave us 50-50. One day he came with 19, then he came with 45. Dallas is a good. So it look like the good matchups he's showing up. I mean, here against the Clippers, 31 minutes, though, he only gave you 26, but he was in LA. So now he has a good matchup and he's at home. I don't see why this guy shouldn't come through for you and give you a good game. But I'm not really big on it because I don't play him, but I think he's in a good spot. He has a good match. The best matchup on the slate, arguably, maybe not. I think it might be D-Fox, who I trust more anyway. All right. And then from there, Gary Harris is questionable. If Gary Harris plays, then his guard position get over clustered. I do like Paul Millsap tonight. I think Paul Millsap is good to go for me. For one, in 30 minutes, he put up 36. He's playing about 30 minutes. He was 1 rebound shy last game from putting up 36. That would have been 2 out of the last 3 games. He has a matchup. I like to attack weak defenses. Millsap is my most trusted player. I mean, Jokic is cool, but I don't pay 10K for players. I'm lying because I'm playing my highest. I mean, I'm stacking up Blake and Drummond tonight against Sacramento because Sacramento is the worst defense in the NBA right now, and I like to pick players against them. That's just my swag, my little strategy. But initially, I had Jokic in my lineup. He's averaging 6 times in the last 10 games. In 2 games against this team, though, he only had 40. I don't know what that's about. Maybe Boba was on him. I don't know. Jokic just breaks hearts, man. He's broken my heart too many times in his career. I'm not effing with him. I'm not with it. No. So it's Millsap and Murray for me, and that's about it. Everything else seems like trash. On the Clippers right here, I like Lou Will. I do like him. I mean, he just dropped a 50 bomb. So, I mean, but look, 28. Do you want that? In 2 games in 20 minutes, averaging 18. And then I looked up last season. He really didn't do too well against this team. So just be careful, man. Lou Will could hurt you. Shea is decent. I mean, he's cheap. He starts. He has a good matchup. He gets hot early. They'll leave him in. If it's a blowout, he get extra run because he's a rookie. So he's decent. Gallo has been my go-to guy as of late. He hasn't really been letting me down. They're saying that Tobias might miss. I don't know where that came from. Somebody said something about Harris might not play. Where did that news generate from? I don't know. No idea. Let me see. Somebody said something about Tobias not playing. I didn't even know that he was banged up. Tobias Roto. See what the hell is going on there. Tobias. Yeah, I don't know where you guys get that. If Harris is out, I don't know. He's sick. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm not really interested in any of this. I'm not attacking tough defenses on a short sleeve. Look at this. Nothing but red. There's nothing but red. And the easy spots are like the wings. And then Millsap is back. I'm just not feeling any Clippers like that tonight. Honestly. Maybe some Gallo, maybe some Tobias. But I don't like it. I don't like them in the altitude, on the road, playing a tough defense. I just don't love it. All right, so talk to me, man. Deshaun says, what's popping, bro? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm here for a couple minutes. Just giving my thoughts on this slate real quick. Let's get back into it. San Antonio versus OKC. San Antonio, I got interest in Bellinelli only because Rudy Gay is going to be out, so that's extra run for Bellinelli and Bertans. Not really big on Bertans like that, but Bellinelli will play more minutes on the 2 sometimes, I guess. And the 2 is where you want to attack Oklahoma. Same could be said for Forbes. I've been hearing this guy White around the internet for 5K. You can look it up on Google, but Paul George said he had a conversation with Russell Westbrook and he challenged him to be first team defensive player of the year this year. Russell Westbrook is having one of the best defensive seasons that he's ever had this year. I'm not messing with it. Any point guard that started against Russell Westbrook is going to have a hard time, okay? I can make a case for DeRozan. If he's going to be, like, I don't know. We might see some Paul George. And Paul George has been attackable a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not big. Another guy that'll break your heart. He'll come out. He has no, like, middle point, right? It's either he's going off or he's giving you 20s. Look, 21-55, 28-62. 39-60, 29-51, 54, 20. So it's either 20 or 50 and 60. So I don't know. I mean, I'm only making one lineup, so I don't have the resources and the money. I mean, I just took out a good withdrawal for the first time in a long time, and I'm not really trying to mess around right now. So I'm not messing around with no DeRozan tonight. All right. Same could be said for Aldridge. They're playing a good defense. Oklahoma has been getting a little battered up lately. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not really interested. And then we look at Oklahoma. Some of my guys are overpriced. I'm not paying 11K against Popovich for Westbrook. Just not doing that. That's like paying 11K against Brad Stevens and these masterminds of basketball. The guy's like 3rd leading winner of coaches and stuff. Like, respect the man, right? I'm not doing that. Dennis Schroeder's just not happening. And then we look at Paul George, 10K. That's my dogs, but against a mastermind, I'll play him 10K in certain matchups, but just not tonight. I'm not really comfortable. He probably still go off because Paul George is my dogs right now. Grant, I like because Noels has been ruled out. So other than Steven Adams, they don't really have a backup. So Grant might get minutes there. You might see some Patterson getting extra minutes. But those guys, again, against Popovich, is just not risk that I'm willing to take. If anything, I think that Paul George plays bigger tonight and get extra running. Probably do better than I think he will. Paul George is always a good player no matter what. He could be James Harden prices. Nah. I'm wilding. James Harden turning up right now. But like Paul George. That's it for that game. Why waste more time? It's the game right here that you want to target, man. It's the late night when everybody think they won. This is when you come creep up on their asses. This is the game right here. The worst defenses, 2 bad defenses, which means I wonder what's the I bet you I got the highest total NBA Vegas line. This the game, man. I'm still not even stacking this game like that because I don't really love it. Oh no, they got the Clippers Denver game going. Huh? Well, they're all similar. All 3 of these games between 2 points. Nothing crazy. That Boston Miami game is like the slugfest. Normally when over under is like this, I say get the center. So maybe it's a white side night. I love centers and low over under games for some reason. I just found a trend with that. But anyway, let's get back to this, right? So we got Sacramento versus Detroit. Sacramento, as much as I love their matchups, the only person I really could trust right now is Fox. He really don't have a legitimate backup. I mean, Shumpert might play, but something's going on with his finger, so he might not. So Shumpert sits, and I love Fox even more. But I like Fox anyway. I'll play Fox. I love Fox against Reggie Jackson. He's going to get the minutes. He's at home. And when we look at Fox game log, right, we see ups and downs. But when we really look, Memphis is a tough matchup, and he made value there for his price tonight, right? New Orleans is easy matchup. Clippers, easy matchup. Lakers, he hit value both time, and that's a tough matchup because Lonzo, as y'all seen, has been playing real good defense, right? Portland for point guards has been really tough. I don't attack Portland with point guards. That's been a tough one. So, and all right, Denver is easy. He should have did better at home against Denver, all right, because Jamal Murray. But they play good team defense or whatever, right? Golden State could be tough when they get the going, but still, he should have turned up on Steph Curry. Orlando DJ Augustine is pretty solid. I don't know, man. I'm gonna roll with some D Fox tonight. I like D Fox. Buddy Hield, Bogdanovich for the same price, they kind of cancel each other out because they've both been like trying to make cases for themselves. Buddy Hield jump shot has been nothing but wet this year, shooting over 500% in a lot of games, and that's from long range. So I probably say I like Buddy Hield more, but for more reasons than one. But Bogdanovich isn't making the case. Not really a big Bogdanovich guy here, but you see 38, 42, 38, 36, 41. You got to give the guy some respect. But I don't know about his game like that. I'm not really 100%. Anyway, that's a whole nother discussion. But he's decent. He got potential. And then Bjelica trap is real, especially when you got guys like Bagley back in. Bjelica I like when Bagley is hurt. Bagley's playing, and I would consider. As a matter of fact, consider Bagley. I mean, they might limit his minutes, but we saw he's a point per minute guy easily. If he's gonna get upper 20s in minutes, he's a lock tonight. But I would need to see before lock that he will have no minute restriction. He's coming off of these injuries. He's in and out, getting rest. I mean, he just had a rest game. This game was a blowout against Orlando, so I'm thinking he would have played more minutes. I probably like Bagley tonight, man. I think I'm good. I didn't have him, but I think I'm gonna go Bagley tonight. I think I'm gonna go back. I like Bagley tonight. I do. I like him a lot, especially against the foul trouble and all that. Blake Griffin, Beaston. I don't know. I'll probably stay off of it, but I do like him. I like him quite a bit tonight. All right? And then Detroit, the wisest thing, the best advice I could give you guys in the whole wide world, okay, is to practice DFS amnesia. Drummond last night did what he does. He got his upper teens in rebounds against a team that gives up a lot of rebounds. All right, he got his defensive numbers. He just shot the ball bad. He went 2 for 12. Forgive the man. He was on the road. Kuzma was pulling his confidence. JaVale McGee was up in there. It was a little bit weird. It was a weird night for him. Shot 3 3-pointers. But tonight, Cardi Stein is no JaVale McGee. And I say this to say that JaVale McGee, when he's feeling himself, he could be a force. You know what I mean? And then Tyson Chandler come and give him a couple minutes. He could be a force. But Willie Cauley-Stein is not that, man. You gotta hit them there. That's the worst interior defense in the NBA right now. Same thing for Blake Griffin. All right, and just the guy had 0 rebounds yesterday. I think he'll have more tonight in this up-paced game. He is the point guard for this team. He'll have the assists. I think he'll score upper 20s tonight. I love me a nice Blake Griffin Drummond stack tonight. I think that's what you want, man. I think that's what you want. All right. And that's it. I do like Reggie Jackson, but I don't know what's his home and away split. I don't know. And then Ish Smith might come back. I don't know. It's getting weird. If Ish Smith plays today, I'll take him for those little bit of minutes that they got him projected to play, even if it's in the teens. Anyhow, Ish Smith get clear. That's my punt. Because right now, I'm punting Bellinelli. Nah, I'll keep Bellinelli over Ish Smith. I'll keep Bellinelli. But that's it. I'll fill in some more of these spots. My shooting guard, I think I'm going JAYLEN. I think I'm going JAYLEN today. Make it look pretty like that. I'm definitely going Marcus. I'm a stack guy. In these short slate, I like to stack high usage teammates. All right. Messing with some MILLSAP. I mean, Bellinelli. See what that leave us with 4,500. I think I went with his teammate Forbes. Yeah, I think this is what I'm looking at right now, personally. I love that Attack Sacramento stack. And that's it, man. That's my thought. That's my thought on this whole slate, man. I gave y'all a little lineup with it and all that. So let me see your final thoughts before I sign out, man. What happened to Pat Bev and Bradley D? I don't know. They was talking smack in the beginning of the season, talking about they're going to be the best defensive backcourt. And they not. I think it got to do with that. They were starting a rookie. And they want to. You see, coaches are smart. Even the Nets coach. I was having an argument with this Gabe Santana guy. You don't want to put all your best players in the lineup and then have no bench, right? So, you know Lou Will's not big on defense. So you save one of your defenders for the second unit and you bring in it's like the Nets. The Nets are bringing Dinwiddie off the bench and Kuwuk sometimes. Those guys are pretty good, but I just feel like you need a balance of youth and veteranship. That's my guess. And your starting lineup for a teacher and off the bench for teaching purposes. You got guys communicating on the floor, teaching each other. I guess. I don't know. Yo, I didn't notice Blake had 0 rebounds. Yeah. He has 0. Line Star. Who's Line Star? It's like the 4th time I seen Line Star in my chat. What the hell is Line Star? Is that like something I should be promoting? Whatever Line Star is, you got a free promotion on my shit today. What's Line Star is? A fantasy sports company? What are they, like the best? How much they charge? What's their premium? I'm signing up for Line Star, guys. What the hell is that? Pricing. Let me see what their premium is. Shit, $15 a month. That's not bad. Let's sign up. Top provider. Line Star like Patty Mills. I like Patty Mills too. I think they're cool. Why do I want to play Dion Waiters tonight? I don't see why not. Play him. Play him. Gotta attack, sack, and run it back with a couple players. Yeah, that's a fact. I like that last game. I do. I'm really thinking about Bagley. I'm not messing with Bielitsa. The coach don't really like him. They prefer to develop the young players, Bagley, Giles, and those guys. So be careful with Bielitsa, man. I mean, he's probably one of the best players in that position, but he's just not getting that much run. So use a little bit of caution, all right? And that's it, man. I'm not going to sit here and have a 4-hour-long video on a 4-game slate. I got my thoughts. Good luck tonight. Follow me on Twitter for my rants, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, hold on. I think somebody. If you do it from your phone, it gives you a free trial. I'm not interested in none of that. My Grubhub is here, man. I'm about to go eat.